Super Bowl 60 is fast approaching, and you can bet on every moment of Super Bowl glory. Every trip to that end zone matters more than ever, as the Seahawks and the Patriots are going head-to-head. And DraftKings Sportsbook has all your favorite ways to bet touchdowns for Super Bowl 60. The next great Super Bowl touchdown is coming, and you can bet on every moment of glory. New customers, bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code Sonnen. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? Bet live on star player props and in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have a shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers, use my promo code Sonnen and bet just $5 on any wager and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code Sonnen only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Leave it to Matt Brown, right? When something needs done, when the heavy lifting needs done, and all the chickens come out, we still have Matt Brown to count on. And he will not chicken out. Matt Brown said, and I quote, "I would not pick Paddy the Batty against anybody in the top 10. In fact, I don't know if I'd pick him against 11 or 12. Let's just take a look at that. And if you listen to the whole interview by Matt Brown, he basically saying, man, Paddy's not very good. And it got exposed and he didn't look very good. There are reasons why Paddy might not have looked good. I do understand from a martial arts standpoint, from a training and skill standpoint, Paddy and Gaethje wasn't it. But my own teammate, Dan Henderson, I think it's a Hall of Fame fight. It's certainly a very famous fight. He took on a guy named Shogun. Dan Henderson is one of the greats ever. Shogun is one of the greats ever. Dan Henderson, multiple-time Pride World Champion. Shogun's a UFC champion. I mean, these two know what they're doing. And that fight was the antithesis of mixed martial arts and skill. It was a cage fight. It was a brawl. It was awesome. But it wasn't skillful. I understand that. So I guess what I'm maintaining is I don't think that you have to bring skill. You need to go out there and find victory. And sometimes it is a brawl. So to come away after watching one performance, that of Paddy, and to decide that he doesn't have the skill, I don't know if that's fair. I want to say one other thing. We know, and it's not an excuse, and Paddy's never used it. I'm going to bring it forward now. We know that your first time in a title fight can be weird. It can be weird in terms of you bringing your own skills. Stephen A. Smith calls it the lights being too bright. But no matter what experiences you've had, and Paddy's had some big one, right? He sold out the O2 Arena. He was the biggest pop at Madison Square Garden. He's been in there with Chandler. But there's still something different about being the last fight of the night. There's something different about being in a 5-round contest that you've never gone 5 rounds. It's a very strange thing about our sport. Whatever the gold medal match is, needs to be the same as the rest of the matches. Truly. It's very strange. A 100-yard dash does not become 103 yards because the gold medal's on the line. And the Super Bowl doesn't become 5 quarters because it's the Super Bowl. It's the same game. Not in our sport. That's a different game. If you change one rule, you've now changed the game. Right? If 2 guys go out and fight and we decide there's no kicks, well, but they're now doing something different. It's something very close. We get a really good idea of a lot of things, but it's now something different. So I just want to bring to you, like, Paddy does have an excuse, whether he's using it or not. If you're saying Paddy didn't look good in that fight, well, that's exactly what was determined for Lopez in his first fight with Volkanovski. Beating John Silva doesn't get you a title fight. Winning a main event of Noche, which was not even a pay-per-view or very well watched, doesn't get you a title fight, but it did him. And I'm not a hater on it. I'm sharing with you. Some people that watched him fight Volkanovski realized, hey, that just wasn't the best version of Lopez. Whatever caused it, whatever jitters, generally speaking, if you do it a second time, you don't have those things. And it was a different fight. I realized the outcome was the same, and the spread, right? One judge gave all 5 rounds to Volk, but it was a different fight. It was a lot closer. He landed those big shots that we thought would knock out Volkanovski. Lopez landed them. Volk just ate them. Like, the people that decided there's a different Lopez, let's give him another shot, were right. There was a different Lopez. And I think there's a different Paddy. Was it the main event? Was it the title fight? Was it the 5 rounds? All of those, they all just take a little bit from you. But now you're starting to stack the bricks, right? Even if it just takes a little bit, if you times that by 3, you got a little bit of a gap. And I bring up the 5 rounds earlier. There's not very many fighters in the 5-round club. There's not. There's way more main events, way more main eventers than there are guys in the 5-round club. 5-round club is somebody that's actually gone 5 rounds. I fought 51 men. I was scheduled for 5 rounds 9 times. I am not in the 5-round club. I have never fought all 25 minutes. And I just bring to you, it is a different sport. Do you know how many fights would be different if we removed rounds 4 and 5? Right now, we went back over the history books, we took out 4 and 5, let's score this thing 1 through 3. Do you know how many fights would be different? This guy won, this guy won, this guy won. So there's a few things that could have got to Paddy, and Paddy may see this piece and deny it. But denying it doesn't make it less true. It's just maybe something that he's not aware of, right? I mean, you got your conscious, but then you've also got your subconscious. And I'm not ready to judge Paddy on that. Like, that performance against Gaethje, does that beat anybody in the top 10? I don't know that I want to answer that. Do I believe that his performance against Michael Chandler, do I believe Chandler can beat, that Chandler belongs in the top 10? Yes, 100% I do. Do I believe if Paddy can get on top of you, that he can do damage and change a fight? Yes. There's certain positions that he needs to get in. It's an interesting comment. That specific performance, feel free to be critical. But Paddy overall, and if you judge the career and you bring everything in, that's a pretty good fighter.